All right, we live, baby. We live. You dig? We can get it popping. Yes, indeed. Oh, what's happening? What's happening? What's happening? What the business is? Mad tight, man. Much love, brother. Much love, man. You already know, man. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yeah, man. We gonna get this thing popping real quick. Tans, what's good? What's good? Blackout. Peace to the God. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? All right, we're gonna get this thing popping here, family. Get this thing popping, man. Listen, got some stuff to discuss, man. Got some stuff to discuss. Got some stuff to talk about here, family. Yes, indeed. So, y'all definitely prepared for what's being said. Supreme L Bay, Organized Chaos. Gwendolyn, what's going on, mom? Isaiah, what's up, family? How we doing? How we doing? So, we definitely about to talk about some stuff, man. My last couple days has been crazy. My last couple of days has been insane, family. Especially this morning. Especially this morning. So y'all get y'all popcorn and all that stuff. Peace, Yosha, what's going on? James O, peace to the God, what's happening? Diane, how you doing? How you doing? Yeah, fam. So we definitely about to get into this thing, man, and talk a little bit. Moon, peace to the young guys in the building, man. Cynthia, how you doing? How you doing, Bruna? Peace. Yeah, man. So we definitely gonna get this thing popping, man. Y'all shut this thing up, man, as usual, man. And we gonna talk, man. Hopefully, and look, I'm gonna tell you this, right? Um, I'm not gonna go too crazy on this move because, you know, at this particular point, I feel like it's not needed like that. Okay, I don't have to break down the whole movie for people to get a divine understanding. You understand? Because it's not about ultimately, it's not about me trying to show you that I know how to decode a movie. Okay, it's about, do you get the message? Do you get the knowledge of what's being said? Okay, that's what's going on. All right, so I'm gonna talk about that, and I'm gonna go deep into some other stuff too, man. Definitely, man. We got some stuff to talk about here, family. Definitely got some stuff here to talk about. So, and let me say this too, because I've been getting a few people inboxing me about this Brother Panic celebration that's going to happen next week. They're like, "Will, man, the people over there charging, whatever they charging, for a funeral, man, for a funeral." And so let me say this so people don't have to keep inboxing me about it. It's not a funeral. From my understanding, um, Panic was gone weeks before this thing even happened, before it even came out. Okay, so an event going on, like a party event. You may have some performance shit going down. So this is not a funeral. Okay, all right. They kept that in the family. All right, so this is not that. Okay, all right. So let me say that. So y'all can understand what's going on with this thing. All right. So we can see what's happening. A leaf, L leaf. Peace, peace, peace. Brother Beaver. What's going on, family? Man, I just talked to Big Sis, man. When it was about 3 weeks ago, something like that, man. We had a powerful conversation. We had a powerful conversation, man. You know, I was hitting her with some of this stuff been popping into my head here recently, and she was like, okay, like she was like, well, damn, because a nigga mind is on some other shit these days. You understand? Ant Man, peace to the guy. How you doing? How you doing? All right, all right, all right. Let me hit this thing a couple more times, and it's on and popping. And it's on and popping, family. All right. Hello, what's going on? How you doing? 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 That's a fact. That is factamundo. We have been going beyond the mind. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. That's a definite thing right there. All right. All right. Yeah, that should do it. All right. Brother Mo, what's good? What's good? How you doing? How you doing? We gonna talk a little bit, family. We gonna talk. We gonna talk. Let me go ahead and refill this water real quick, and y'all sit back, and we gonna get into this thing, man. Hold on one sec. Yes, Lord. Hey, what's good, big brother? What's going on? What's going on? All right. So let's dive into this, family. Let's go ahead and get it going. Cause we gonna discuss some stuff. All right. So let's see here. Let me pull this up. Let's pull this up. So, what do I mean by this, right? What do I mean by this? So, what I'm saying is, are you the creator or not? First and foremost, we're gonna, we're gonna cut out the semantics. Okay. All right, we're gonna cut out the semantics. Ultimately, you are energy. Okay. All right. We like to use words, phrases for things, gods, this, that, and the other. All right. Ultimately, you're nothing, and the nothing is everything. All right. So I want you to get that, because what's going on is this: we have put in our minds, well, we are creators, so we should be able to go create. All right. First and foremost, nothing here is new. So you will never create anything that is not already put in place. Okay. And I don't mean to hurt your feelings, but I do. Okay. Because if you hurt, that means that's a good thing. Okay. That means something is going on, something is being shook up. All right. This place is not about I'm a divine being having a human experience. Okay. Things I used to teach. Okay. But like I say, elevation is a must. Okay. If you're on this journey and you're not talking about elevation, please go somewhere else. Go do something else. Okay. Because everything in life, or this so-called life, elevates. Okay. All right. If you in school, eventually you go to the next grade. Okay. All right. If you at work, eventually, you'll become, head person doing something at some part of your job. All right. Okay. All right. So over time, things will increase. All right. Things will increase. Tonette, what's up, mama? Okay. So I want you to understand that. Okay. So this thing is about elevating, family, not sitting back. Okay. And just being on one level for 10, 15 years. Okay. All right. Ultimately, this thing is not even to be so-called spiritual. You understand? Okay. You got to surpass the phrases and all of this type of shit. Okay. So let's dive into this. All right. Me watching this movie yesterday, I think it was yesterday, it put me in a place of damn. It put me in a damn place, because I'm sitting up here and I'm understanding things on a higher level. Okay. So I'm sitting there like, damn, what the fuck is going on here? So now, like I say, my understanding about movies now has increased. I don't have to, like I said before, I don't have to break down the entirety of the movie, tell you all the small nuances about this, about that, about that, about that. I just need you to get the message. So no spoiler alert here. I just need you to get the message. Okay? And hopefully it helps you. Okay, to get to this place. Okay, like I said on a tweet, the purpose of this journey is to realize there is no purpose. Okay? Just trying to give you a divine understanding. All right? So now let's dive into this thing. Like I said, we're going to keep it short. These people, all right? And please let me say this. All of these, when it was going around, okay, you had these particular people here at football games, with the things on their ears and all of that. And people was like, oh, Lord, that's AI. No, man, they were promoting a movie, bro. Okay, we have to, and I do understand in the beginning of the journey, we are super gullible. Super gullible. Everything is something. Everything is something. Like myself, 2015. Okay, and I talk about this a lot. Well, not a lot, but not recent. But I'm driving down the highway. Okay, it's nighttime. All right, I'm thinking I see a UFO in the woods. Okay, so I'm driving my little pickup. I get off the bridge. I get off, come back around on the other side, go back down, come back up to see if I can see it again. And when I pulled over to look at it, it was a goddamn light pole. So we become super gullible for things, all right? Which to a certain degree is okay. All right? Which to a certain degree is okay. You understand? Okay, but I'm letting you know that you're vulnerable at this point on your walk. You think that's what it is. A lot of times it's not. Okay, so they were promoting a movie called The Creator. So it was people acting. We're gonna get into that. So now, these particular people in this movie, hey, what's up, Mama Damien? How you doing? How you doing, family? So these particular people in this movie represent the higher self, or the being inside the physical body. Like I said last week, okay, the physical body is a casket. You understand? The physical body is a casket for a sleeping beast that's within. So that's who these people represent. Okay, the AI, ultimately the higher self, the no self. You understand? The part of you that actually wakes up. Okay, you don't wake up. You're nothing. Okay, you don't wake up. Okay, what's inside of you wakes up, and it appears to be you. Will Copprue waking up? No, it is not. Okay, it is the energy inside that's making these moves. All right. All right. So these people represent the energy inside. These people, the Americans. Okay. And like I said, that's as further as I'm going to go. So it was the Americans versus the AI. First, let me give you, it talked about the fall again. I've been teaching about the fall for years. Okay. And of course, I'm somewhere else on my walk. You understand? So I look at it from a much more insightful level now than I've ever did before. So they talked about how the AI and humanity was shoulder to shoulder. They actually said also that the AI used to protect humanity. So with that being said, to a certain degree, the AI was above the so-called physical. You understand? Okay, all right. So basically what they said happened was something went down. They blamed the AI for something. Okay, and then the AI fell. Okay, and the AI had a little small land, in these little houses, very quote unquote poor, this type of thing. And the Americans were trying to kill them throughout the whole movie. Okay? The Americans wanted them dead. Now, as far as I can go with that, as far as giving you an understanding without spoiling the whole movie. Now, it's the Americans versus the AI. It's the Americans versus your higher self. It's the Americans, this system, okay, this system trying to stop the AI or the higher self from rising. There's a war going on, family, that you have no idea about. Okay? All right? These people want you dead without actually saying they want you dead. I need you to listen again. These people want you dead without actually saying they want you dead. Okay? And like I always say, all right, they can't directly attack you. They have to use distractions and symbolism and symbology. They got to use all of these different tactics so you could do it yourself. Nah, Will, you tripping, man. You tripping, man. Nah, man. Man, the people not trying. Ain't nobody trying to do nothing to us. Nobody trying to do nothing to us. There was a video circulating. It was a woman. I think she was maybe black and a little Puerto Rican or something like that. She had a little jazzy energy with her. But she was in China. I forgot where at or what part. But she was in China at McDonald's. Okay. McDonald's in China had gourmet food. Okay. All right, fresh cooked shrimp. Okay, you understand? Okay, fresh cooked everything. I think they even had lobster. It was all fresh cooked food. Okay, and they bring it out to you once you make your order. So the food was prepared differently. Okay, all right. It wasn't exposed to anything and all of the stuff that's being put here because we can see now America is the most quote unquote unhealthiest place in the world. In the fucking world. Okay? America has the nastiest people in the fucking world. Okay, the most disillusioned people in the fucking world. Okay, I'm just saying. Okay, all right. People on the outside looking in. Okay, they look at us sometime and be like, man, these people believe any and everything. Whereas some of these other countries. All right, is certain things that they do. You understand? Okay, love, for example. Okay, some of these other countries still hold on to some of the ancient teachings of love that you don't search for love in nobody. But yet and still, that's what we do here because we don't know any better. But it is what it is. At some point, we'll get it. At some point, we'll get it. That's what the journey is all about. Okay? At some point, you'll get it. All right? So, just to give you a little something. Okay? All right? So yeah. China and some of these places, look, I put it like this, right? Some of these places don't even have social media, man. Okay? They don't even have social media. They don't want their people exposed to none of the fuckery that goes on. Like there is no Facebook, I think, in China and some of these other places. There is no Instagram and all. Man, these people don't have access to that shit. Okay? Because many of them know what's up. Okay? I'm just saying. And you know why? You know why it's like that in these other places? Okay? All right? It's because every level of teachings, okay, especially anything ancient, talks about the quote unquote gods and goddesses are going to return in the West. Okay? All right. Although America has the most foolish people, ignorant people, okay, a little bit of everything, we're still, quote unquote, the most spiritual people. Now, ain't that crazy? I've done sessions for years with people, okay, from London, you understand, from the islands, many different places, and most of them tell me the same thing. Man, if it wasn't for y'all, okay, like a lot of knowledge that y'all have, we don't do. Because when we talk about the islands, all they know is put a spell on. I'm gonna put a spell on you. That's all they know. They don't have no higher levels of science. Okay? Voodoo, all that's trash, man. Okay, that's fucking religion. Okay? They don't have divine understandings that reaches higher within the mind. They don't know this stuff. All they know is put something on somebody. Rub this on the person when they walk by. This will happen to them. Like it's constant war with each other and don't even understand. Okay, it's quote unquote black on black. It is what it is. You know, niggas over here just decide to use guns. Okay, but in these other places, y'all want to let me put something on this nigga. Let me do this. Let me do that. Okay, all right. So when Bobby Hemmett popped up and those tapes started going all over the place, them people didn't know nothing about all that. The people were exposed to this shit. Like, hold on. So you telling me I don't have to follow my family and get into voodoo? Okay. I don't have to follow my family and get into Santeria and all this other stuff. Okay, you know, the Palos. I don't have to do this. So you mean to tell me those deities, in so many words, is less than? Like you can surpass them? They don't know this stuff. So when I be doing these sessions, you understand, most of these people from different places, like, man, you know, like y'all be on some other shit. All we know is, you know, let me go buy this powder from the witch up the way, you know, and put it on somebody, you know, or let me do this or let me do that. That's all they know. Okay. So despite all of the ignorance in America, we are still the head of the world when it comes to spiritual science. Now, how crazy is that? And you also wonder why we're under attack. They just put out a whole movie called The Creator, where America is trying to kill the higher self, aka you. The one who has on the body. This is an astronaut suit. Okay? All right? The one inside is the real thing, not you, the physical, or the so-called physical anyway. Because that's not what it is either. Okay? All right? So, I'm going to take you deeper. I'm going to take you a little bit deeper here. I'm gonna take you a little bit deeper here. Why is the question? Okay. All right. So we know, okay. And Bobby used to talk about this, Panic talked about it, Dr. Delbert Blood talked about it. Um, we know that they don't want us to get to a certain place. Okay. But the question is, how do you even get to this place? And what do it take to get to this place? We about to dive in. We about to dive in. Let me see something real quick. Let me see something real quick. Let me see. Let me see. All right, let me know if y'all can see this. All right, can y'all see this? Give me some thumbs, family. Give me some thumbs if y'all can see this. Give me some thumbs if we can see this right here. Peace, peace. How you doing? How you doing? Gratitude, goddess. How you doing? Let me know if y'all can see this real quick, family, before I dive into this. Let me make sure y'all can hear it as well.
Here's the idea why you.
All right. Y'all able to hear that? See that? Okay, bet. Bet. Let's get into this.
Here's the idea why you're in a simulation. Let's start with acting, first of all. And a 2-year-old screams at a restaurant, the entire restaurant screams, teach that kid how to act. We're all unpaid actors in some giant script that we didn't write. Simulation, a 2-year-old jumps on a coffee table and someone says, that's a coffee table, don't jump on that. So it went from being something that makes him feel like Superman, he's got his cape on, to something where he has to think about this person's like a family member he doesn't like anyway. He's 2 years old, he doesn't give about a coffee or a table. And he's starting to like calculate all these things. And by the time you're 40 years old, you've got a wall full of coffee tables calculating you into traffic, calculating you into your career choice, calculating you into this townhouse that's not quite as big as the townhouse next, and it just never works. You know, that's the simulation that I'm talking.
But also, you know, maybe people don't want the kid to get hurt jumping on the coffee table.
We are too protective. We always don't want someone to get hurt. Can you imagine me talking to my publicist before I said I'm going on TV again? We get too caught up in the past and what everyone's saying and what everyone's tweeting. And sometimes you just have to be fearless enough to break the simulation.
All right. Now, can y'all hear me? We good? We back? We good? We back? All right. So, Ye said, it's an act, right? So, and I'm about to take y'all somewhere here, family. All right. I'm gonna prove to you, okay, that this place that you think is real is actually not. Okay. Now, understand this, okay? And we're gonna build. We're gonna build. So when everybody goes to sleep, this world don't exist anymore. Okay? When everybody goes to sleep, what happens is this I comes online. Okay? These two, the falsities, okay, they are put to rest. And this I comes online. Okay, and depending on who you are, whatever the case is, okay, your dreams may be affected by that. Okay, but still, when these eyes go to sleep, this world disappears. Okay, now imagine if these eyes stay asleep the whole time, but you're function and you only see from here. This is where I'm going with this. Okay, Kanye just said, he talked about how we are put to sleep early on. Okay, very early. All right. Okay, you as soon as you touch stuff, you get smacked on your hand. Don't do that. Okay, soon as you look at stuff, like say you walk into the living room, you 3 years old, 4 years old, you walk into the living room and you got adults in the living room talking. Okay, some ignorant motherfucker, okay, all right, which is your fucking parents, grandparents, whomever, because they don't know any better, they're going to scream at the child. Get out of here. Okay, adults are talking. Okay, so what's happening is the act is starting. Okay, and like Ye said, okay, when you destroy the child, okay, and not the physical child or the so-called physical child, when you destroy the energy inside, okay, what happens is that child follows the AI. You understand? The AI get put to sleep. The AI get put to sleep. Okay? All right? I'm trying to give you an understanding here. All right? So before the child is submerged in bullshit and ignorance due to the people around him or her, okay, that child can see from here. And what I'm saying is this don't exist like that. Okay? It exists and it don't exist. Okay? So let me give you an understanding about this, right? So when our people leave the body, okay, they become multi-dimensional entities. They can see in this world, they can see in the other ones, and all of that. You understand? So this particular child can see this and all of the others. Okay, as long as people still believe this place exists. So what you mean by that, Will? Okay, so if you're telling your child to do this and to do that, they're being shut down. Now the physical or so-called physical becomes real. So what am I talking about? A tree. Okay, a tree only exists because you were told that it exists. I know nigga like, nah, Will, bro. Nah, you on some crazy shit, bro. Okay. All your life, okay, since you were 2, 3, 4, 5 years old, okay, someone told you and gave you multiple understandings about that tree. This is the tree is this, the tree is that, the tree is that, the tree is this. They cut down the trees to make paper. They do this, they do that. This is the tree. So now in your mind, okay, that object is real. Also, look at the word real. Let's dive into this. Okay, let's dive into this. Somebody told you what the word real means. Somebody told you what the word real means. So your mind, okay, all right, or the remnants of the original mind, okay, because the human can only, the so-called human anyway, we get into that too, can only go so far, okay? But what it can do is project. Uh-oh. Okay, all right? So as long as you believe wholeheartedly that that is a tree, it exists. So you're projecting that tree to be real based on what people have taught you. Everything around you, somebody told you that's what it is, and it was beat in your head. Understand something. What I'm giving you right now, okay, is the shit that these so-called elite teach the ones that come under them. They teach them how this is not real. This is not what you think it is. Okay? All right? The wall. People would walk through walls, right? We always say, man, the ghost can walk through walls and shit like that. Man, that's crazy. No, it's not. You know why? Know why it's not crazy? Because your divine self, like right now, everybody in here, in their mind, can walk through a door. You know why you can do that? Because your divine self, that energy that you're moving, okay, that's able to walk through that door, understands that there is no door. The door only exists due to what you have been taught. I'm going to take you deeper. School. School is the last name of I think he's Russian or something like that. That's the last name of a scientist. School was created to do just what it's doing. You ain't listening. School was created to shut down the energy of you. There is absolutely nothing good about school when it deals with yourself. Yes, do school have music and all of that? Sure. We had to make something of it because we knew people were too ignorant to understand to leave school. There's a show on Prime called Gen V, okay, and there's a school on there, the Gadavalin, the Galvin, something, the name of the school, okay. Now they call it God U for short, GODU for short, okay. It's a quote unquote college for supers or soups they call them, okay. And around the last episode, the dean of students came out and said, here we go, this is America, came out and said, all right, this is not a school for you to learn anything. This is an experiment grounds. Gondolin or whatever the last name was, okay, he was a scientist that wanted to work on soups or super people. Okay, all right. He wanted to kill them all. He didn't want them alive, so he would work on them and find out what makes them what they are, and then he would kill them. So this is not a school. They told you this shit, man. And understand something, like I said, it's always an increase when you open yourself up to understanding higher understandings. Okay, higher understandings of self. Okay, you understand? Okay, so movies are actually clues of what happened to us and how we can get back. Family, this place is not what you think it is. This is not a life. Okay, your accolades in life means nothing. Your awards or whatever means nothing. Your degrees, your this, everything about you that you think you doing and you being successful means nothing. You are here to remember you. Okay? Last night was insane. Okay, I'm sitting up here training myself, or not even training myself, trying to put myself in a place to where I can put my hand through the fucking wall. And it's crazy because it wasn't how people think it is. It's not about that it's a wall. It's about that it's nothing. The wall only exists because somebody told me over the years that's a wall. That's a brick wall. That's what that is. Okay, so what happened is just like if you go try to tell someone Jesus not real, they will curse you the fuck out. Okay, you can't tell someone Jesus is not real, and Sunday, okay, they caught the Holy Ghost, they all on the damn ground and all of this shit bouncing around and shit, stomping and dancing and all this old shit. So you can't tell them people that God is not real. But that's a clue. How is it that the mind is that powerful to where if you bury Jesus in someone's head, they will fight you over it? They will go to church, and as soon as the pastor bust one of them fucking moves there, you jump up out your seat, you're dancing, you're passing out, oh Lord, no. For a being that's not fucking real, bro. Okay, I'm trying to give you an understanding. The wall behind me is not fucking real. It's only real because people, you have been fucking trained. Okay, you are a trained being. That's what the fuck you are, man. You are trained. Okay, all right. Once you release everything, somebody and the human experience. Let me throw this in there. Okay, first of all, who told you you was a human? In order for this to be a human experience, you have to be a human first. So, who told you you was a human? Did you not get taught in school that you are a human being? Again, school is the last name of a scientist. Okay? School was put in place to destroy the gods and goddesses, or so-called gods and goddesses here in America. Because the crazy part about it is, okay, the so-called schools in these other places, okay, they teach them quote-unquote spirituality. Okay? You have temples in Asia and all of these type of places where there are classes of 50 to 100 5-year-olds being put in meditation. This is not what's going on here. You are not who you think you are. Your business means nothing. Everything about you means nothing if it's something outside you. Your money means nothing. And if you worship it, you are definitely nothing. I'm just saying. Family, this place is not what you think it is. Okay? Even right now, I'm sitting in a chair. I'm sitting in this chair. My divine self is not sitting in this chair. My divine self is probably sitting in a ship some fucking where. Okay? Years ago, 2016, I think, I was on the road. I'm driving, going down Highway 10, I think. And I told myself, I said, man, let me go in meditation to see what's going on. So I'm driving the truck. And when I go in meditation, I immediately see myself sitting in front of a house, and this woman, she was in a garden doing her thing. And then I popped out of it. I said, hold on, but I'm in the truck. And at that time, that lady who was in that garden told me, no, you're not. That truck is not real. I didn't understand that then. I didn't get that. Okay? But I'm telling you, nothing around you. In the Matrix, the little boy said, you're not supposed to, and I'm kind of paraphrasing, you're not supposed to move the spoon, okay, with your mind. Okay, it's not about that. That's impossible, he said. He said, but you got to understand the truth. And the truth is, there is no spoon. And when you understand there is no spoon, you become whatever you think it is not. Family, in order for you to get this love that you so desire, okay, all right, you know this nigga that you want, this woman that you want, okay, if you decide to let everything go, okay, and I said this yesterday to a friend of mine, I'm about to redo teachings, period. No more tarot cards, no more candles, no more chakras, no more spirituality, none of it. The journey starts from erasing your mind. Delete your mind. That is the journey, motherfucker. Fuck all this shit. Your crown, your dashiki, your this, your that. Get rid of it all, because you won't go anywhere. We like to go outside. We like to go outside and stand in the grass and all of that. So, and we fight each other. We fight each other and say, well, this is nature. Somebody told you that. Somebody told you that was fucking grass. You didn't know that was grass. Another motherfucker taught you that was grass. Okay? I'm just trying to give you an understanding and how I myself, I'm starting this shit over again. Okay? All right? All of the shit that we're accustomed to. All of the shit that we're accustomed to. All right? Done. 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 You have to delete your fucking life. When you delete your life and everything you think it is, only then you will see the glow. Last dragon, nigga. Like I said in the video before, when we went sat down with the higher self for panic, okay? Like I told somebody the other day, I can give a lovely fuck about panic, or the CIA got him and this, and I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. Okay? Ultimately, when we talk to the self, okay, that motherfucker was like, man, I gotta delete all my teachings because obviously it did not work. Okay? And I can look out into the community, no one is elevating. No one. So I'm like, what are we doing? We still fussing and emotional over shit. We still debating shit. We still looking for a man and a woman in somebody else. We still looking for love in somebody else. Okay, we still poisoning the damn children, and we still doing all of this shit. Okay, that any Christian would do. Time to redo all this shit. And delete, just like you would delete pictures out your phone. You have to delete your fucking mind, man, because your mind is pure poison. Pure poison. Okay? All right? If you want to get to or understand this love thing, okay, from a place that you have never seen at all. You have never witnessed this fucking love. You will never see this love in another. Every fucking relationship is fake, man. Okay, I call it what the fuck it is, man. Okay? All right? I'm just saying. Okay? All right? Every relationship is fake until. Okay? Until both of you climb up the fucking mountain individually. Okay? I'm just saying. Gotta redo all this shit, man. Because it's not working. All this spiritual, that, this, that, everything about, listen. Most of the stuff we still hold on to. Let me give you an example. Let's talk about astrology. Let's talk about astrology. I'm gonna tell you how fake that is. Okay. So I drive early in the morning. 1, 2 in the morning. I'm out on the road, and I'm picking up these loads of sand. And sometime when I pick up these loads, I hop off the truck and look up into the sky. Every night it's the same star setup. Every night it's the same setup. 3 stars here, this here, that there, that there, that there, that there. It's the same thing every night. But they teach you that we're spinning, there's shooting stars, there's millions of stars. This is a fucking screen that I'm looking up at. And here we go. Here we go. Who told you that that was a star? Who told you that that was the sky? When you opened up your coloring books in the 1st grade, the teacher came over to you and said, those are stars. When you were in kindergarten, okay, your training was happening there as well. Okay? All right, your training was happening. Okay, if you do good today, if you don't pee on yourself for nap time, I'm going to give you a star. This is called a star. You are told everything that you fucking know. You don't know shit for yourself. Your whole mind is based off of the school system and ignorant people around you. And when you die, you are deleted. When you die, you are deleted. This is what happened to Panic. This is what happened to so many people. Okay? When they transition, they become deleted. And they're like, oh, what the fuck going on? Of course, Panic knew a little bit more than most people, of course. But these people like, hold on. You gonna tell me ain't none of that shit I just came from was real? That it was all created through my vision? And my mind made it real. That's why right now I can stick my hand through this damn desk that I'm on right now with my mind. Okay, but physically I can't because it hasn't set in all the way that this desk is not fucking real. But once it's set in, this is when you start this superhero shit. That's when all that shit come in. Okay, and then we surprise, oh Lord, that's magical. They ain't fucking magical. You just been deleted. Delete every fucking thing you think you know. And then delete that too, nigga. Okay? All right? And then you will start radiate this radiance of love, bliss is going to start to, is going to be crazy. I felt remnants of this. This is why right now I'm not going crazy over oh man, my desires and everything, man. Everything about you is false, man. You are a computer chip full of information given to you by someone else. Someone inserted you into a computer and started downloading shit to you. And when they pulled you out of the fucking computer, they just threw that bitch because it's spoiled now. It's done. Okay, it's fucking done. Okay, all right. So you think about that as you go through your day. All right, and you try to debate a motherfucker on some shit with words that was given to you from another motherfucker, but you think you know something. You have to be deleted, family. And once you're deleted, and when you come back, okay, from said deletion, okay, then you can understand, okay, yeah, this is a desk, but I know it's not real. Okay, all right, this is a remote, but I know it's not real. This is a phone, but I know it's not real. Okay, but first you have to realize that this is not fucking real. Somebody told me that this was a phone, and now that projection of the goddamn phone is in my mind now, and now I feel it. I can feel this thing now, based on me being poisoned for years. Okay, but as I hold this in my phone, this is not what my divine self is looking at. I'm just saying, stop thinking you know some shit, man. Okay, and don't take my word for it. Start deleting yourself and watch the love emerge in yourself, because what's going to happen is, like I said, this is a casket, okay, and that beast inside you is sleeping. You understand? Okay. And the more you delete, the more you say, okay, there is no human. Okay. There is no human experience. Who told you? Who gave you the definition of experience? Who told you these things? Okay. So how the fuck can something be a human experience and you're not even fucking human? Okay. All right. And this is not, understand this, right? I'm not taking you higher. I'm taking you back to the origin. Okay. All right. I'm taking you back to the origin. And the origin is you know nothing. Okay. All right. Now understand something. Let me give you this. Your ignorant mind, the so-called ego. Okay, the ego came into place during the downloading process. Well, what would you mean by that? When the motherfucker stuck your ass in that computer and started downloading shit to you, okay, you this, you a real nigga, you a gangster nigga, you a hustler, you this, you that, you black, you white, you African American, you this. When they started downloading all this shit up in you, okay, all right, and all that shit, what happens is, instead of the higher self growing, the ignorant mind grew, aka the ego, aka Roth, okay, and so forth and so on. Okay. This is why you will never get a 1-year-old to argue with you. Okay? They don't give a fuck a 6-month-old not about to argue with you. Okay, for what? Okay, the only way a child, learns to be argumentative. Okay, the only way a child can be argumentative is because that's going on in the house, and that child is a sponge. So that child starts to learn ignorance from ignorant fucks. It is what it is. It is what it is. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, man. So I want you to get the message, man. Okay? You have to go backwards in order to go forwards. Go back to the beginning in order to realize what this is. Go back to the beginning. Okay? The beginning when you knew nothing. When you Back to the Future. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, when you didn't know nothing of nothing. Okay, motherfucker told you 1 + 1 is 2. You don't know what a number 1 is. You don't know what a number 2 is. You don't know what alphabets are. You don't know none of that shit. They taught you this shit in this science experiment. Not even. Okay, well, yeah, it is an experiment, aka Mind Control Central. Okay. All right. You were given all of this shit before then. Okay. And if you would have grew up without school, okay, and then somebody started, training that child to tap in and all of that shit. Like I've done sessions with children before. Okay, 7-year-olds and 12-year-olds. You understand? Okay, goddamn 7-year-old ain't never been to school. Their mama didn't put him in school. Okay, so when me and her would tap in, she would take me to quote unquote lollipop planets and shit. Her mind was fucking, and she saw past this, nigga. This wasn't real. She saw past that. She used to be like, Mr. Will, who is that standing behind you? I said, I don't know. You tell me. Well, he looked like this. He looked like that. Same thing with the 12-year-old and a few others. Okay, because their parents didn't put them in school. And the parents knew enough not to do it. Okay, not to destroy their fucking children's life. Okay, and understand that this life is not what you think it is. Life is a lie, my nigga. How about that? Life is a lie. Okay? Like, the shit's crazy, man. The shit crazy. So, with that being said, hopefully you got the message. And if anybody got a question, go ahead and put the question up there. But like I said, I'm starting from scratch, man. Okay? No more this, no more that, and nah, we ain't getting into none of this shit no more, man. Okay? Spirituality, fuck all that shit, man. Okay? The shit I've been experiencing, shit, the last couple months is grown into what's happening now. Next month probably be even more crazy if you realize this is my third Saturday doing the video, and every Saturday the information increase. So I'm telling you what's happening. Okay, I'm not here to appease you, nigga. Okay, I'm here to make you think about some shit. Okay. Or I don't give a fuck about no followers, views, and all that. Fuck all that. Okay, nigga, you need to understand what the fuck this is. It is what it is. Okay, all right, and understand this. Well, Will, that don't sound happy. You know, like I know we're supposed to be happy and shit, right? Understand something. And I talked about this before. Happiness without being deleted is false happiness. So-called love without being deleted first is false love. It's false. Okay? All right? Once you are in the process of deleting everything you think you know, once you start to train your mind and tell it, I don't know nothing, and you live your life like that, okay? All right? Motherfucker want to debate you, okay, and all this type of shit, tell you what you are and all this old shit. Okay? You tell them, okay. It is what it is. They're gonna assume you looking, or they're gonna assume you saying this and saying that, but it's like there's no more to discuss. Because ultimately I don't know any fucking thing. Okay? All right? And I don't subscribe to nothing. Okay, I don't subscribe to no fucking human experience or this or that or the rituals, this or spells that. I don't subscribe to that shit. Okay, I'll let them niggas do that. But if you come over here, we talking about ascension here. Fuck all this other shit. Fuck sky worship, the stars and all that shit. I haven't met one motherfucker yet. Okay, and I've met a lot of people over the years. I've done sessions with a lot of people. I have yet to meet a motherfucker who go hard with astrology that is ascended in the mind. Because that is not ascension, my nigga. Because you're not working on yourself. You just following what somebody told you. Deletion, nigga. Delete. Hit the fucking delete button. Motherfucker told you that was stars. Like, no. Motherfucker told you that was the sky. Motherfucker told you that this is earth. Motherfucker told you all of these things that you think you know, and you want to debate that shit. Your whole fucking mind is based off another motherfucker, and you want to debate another nigga's thoughts that's coming out your mouth. Just trying to get y'all to think, man. Just trying to get you to think, man. Just trying to get you to think. Just trying to get you to think. Okay? So if you want bliss, you have to put that chip back in the computer and hit delete until that motherfucker is blank. You know why? That blank disk, okay, before everything was added to it, or that blank USB or whatever it is, okay, before it was filled up with shit, it was love, nigga. It was love. It was bliss. It was peace. Okay? It was forever happiness. It was all of these things. So what happened was when you started adding shit to it, okay? All right. I'm a this. I'm a that. You know, I got my degree in this. I know this. I know that. I know this. So that love, that peace, that serenity, that bliss, all of that left that USB and now is looking for all of the shit that once was in it outside of it now. Hopefully you got that. Just trying to give you an understanding. Okay? So once you take away, you can see. All right. Once you take away, this is what I said yesterday. I told my little bro, I said, man, I said, The quote unquote spirit world, which it is not, is actually yourself. But the so-called spirit world is a daycare, minus the shitty diapers and adults. It's a realm full of children. Okay? Literally, well, part literally, okay, and symbolically speaking. Okay? Go watch, I think is Boss Baby or Baby Boss, one of the two. Go watch that. They went into the heavens on that movie, and it was nothing but adult children. Children ran it all. There was no adults. Boss Baby, it was no adults. Okay, this is why you have to go back to the beginning. And if you know the movie The Last Dragon, okay, the movie The Last Dragon, in the beginning of the movie, Bruce Leroy, his master, he stopped, okay, because I remember he caught the arrow. He caught the arrow, okay. When he caught the arrow, his sensei walked up to him and said, "How do you know that was the blue one?" Okay. He said, "I don't know, master." And he said, "You don't know, you don't know." And then, of course, he fell to his knees. "I'm sorry, master, I'm sorry." He was like, "Man, you've been watching them what you call the movies again." He said, "Get up. You didn't do nothing wrong. You knew without knowing. You knew without knowing." And then he ripped the symbol off his chest, and then he opened up the little divider, and he said, "The journey is about going back to the beginning." My nigga, you don't know nothing, my nigga. Okay? Once you delete your life, your so-called life that means nothing, nigga, then you can find love. Okay? Everything you think you know came from another motherfucker, therefore you know nothing. Okay? All right? You are poison. Okay? It is what it is. Delete your fucking life, bro. Okay? You were never a fucking slave in no shape, form, or fashion. Every level of so-called history was a lie. Every fucking thing, man. Okay? Delete it all. Delete it. Delete, nigga. Okay? Somebody said, somebody asked the question, are we from the future? I think I saw that. Diane, are we from the future? Okay. First and foremost, there is no we, in a sense, okay? There is no we. Let me say this. Because people have this black thing, right? This is beyond this black thing. Again, a nigga told you that this was black. A nigga told you that you was African. A nigga told you, nigga gave you 1,000 fucking labels. Okay? All right? Nigga, I'm not Will Copprue, nigga. That's just what's needed in order for me to do this type of shit. Okay, nigga, I'm nothing, nigga. That's it, nothing. Black, white, blue, brown, give a fuck, nothing. Okay? I don't give a fuck about no black people shit. Okay? None of this shit, bro. Okay? And like I said, I was on that type of time. I was on all that shit. Okay? Knowing what I know now, something else, man. But getting back to the question, are we from the future? Okay? First of all, there is no we, right? Because there is no so-called physical. Okay? But ultimately, there is no future. There is no past. There is only now or present. That's it. Okay? Even tomorrow will soon be now. Okay? All right? The day after will soon be now. Like all there is now. You can only exist in the now. That's going back to the beginning, family. We didn't talk about future because it wasn't important. Okay? It was all about the now. Okay? We see things linear. We see things linear. And understanding linear is to know all of this shit runs together. All of this shit runs together. So all there is now. Tomorrow is now. Yesterday was now. It's just now. And once we understand that this is not real, the wall behind me not real, and all this other shit, we'll see a whole lot more. We'll see a whole lot more. Delete yourself, family. How would you explain past lifetimes? Okay. All right. Now, understand this, right? I was a nigga who was teaching. I used to do 7 past life readings a day. Okay. All right. Back in 2016. I believed past lives existed. I believed that was a real thing. I believed it was real. But I had to realize you not having this is not okay. So if we understand this is not a human experience, okay? If you understand this is not a human experience, okay, then how can you have a past life? And understand this, right? It was always in my head, like many others, that this had another life. Will Copprue had another life. There is no more Will Copprue, and there will never be another Will Copprue. Okay? All right? There are no past lives. Those are more teachings that was taught based on people who wasn't ascended enough to even think. This is why now when I do sessions with people and I put them in front of their people, okay, spiritually, okay, them people like, boy, you ain't never had no fucking past life. That shit not real. There's only one being having a life. Uh-oh. So what does that mean? Let me take my water that we got. This water represents every self inside the body. Okay? So if I had, like I always talk about this, okay, so hopefully y'all can get this. If I got 10 cups, 10 little shot glasses, and I take this water, which is the divine energy, okay, the 0 point, the all in all, whatever you want to call it, the creator, whatever you want to call it, okay, all right, is this being. There's only one being, okay? So if this being is put in all these different cups or glasses, and every glass has a different name on it, the only being that's having a life is this one. There are no past lives. There's no such thing as a past life regression. And I was the nigga who was doing this shit. I had to fucking ascend, man. I had to go to a higher level. Okay? And I left many people. I left many motherfuckers. There's only one being here. One. And that's this. Okay? The centipede. Y'all ever saw a centipede? A centipede has like hundreds of fucking legs. Right? Each leg has a different name on it. One leg is called Charles, the other one is called Brenda, the other one is called Ray, Michael, John, Smith, whatever. But it's only one centipede. So the only so-called being that's having an experience is the centipede. When you look at me, family, you're looking at yourself. When you want to fight somebody in the street, you fight yourself. Okay? All right? When you talking shit about someone on the internet and all this shit, you talking about yourself. I am you, you are me, we're all one energy. There are no past lives. But like I say, you know, I was there, and I like to tell people that I was there, so you could understand. This thing is about evolving, or evolve to go back to the beginning. Okay, it's many times, there's so many things I've left behind. I had a guy that asked me the other day, you know, Will, you don't believe in chakras no more? And I was like, nah, man, you know, but I use them as a teaching tool. I say it's crazy because when you go on this damn journey, you believe everything because we're gullible, we're vulnerable. When we start waking up, when we start hearing this, hearing that, motherfucker said we from outer space, we this, we that, our hair is connected to the sun, and all of this and all of that. Like we believe everything because we don't know any better not to. We don't know this, so it's not your fault. But I like to let people know I've touched every fucking thing on this journey, man. Okay? Everything from astrology, okay, to readings, to anything and everything. I've touched it. And I got videos to back it up, posts to back it up. Okay? Ready to march and fight, all this old shit. Every level of this, I've touched it. I'm just saying. But like many others don't do, I kept going. I wasn't scared to say, you know what? Fuck me. Okay, pause. All right, because I know how you niggas get. Okay, fuck that Will Copprue from yesterday. Fuck that Will Copprue from a week ago. Fuck that Will Copprue from months ago. Okay, I don't even know that nigga. That nigga don't know me. Okay, because every day it's a new now. Every day it's a new now, man. Well, a new old now, in a sense. Okay, it is what it is. Okay, so I'm glad you asked that question about the past life. So I can put more on that. Okay, so appreciate that, family. Okay, so I see some more questions popped up here. Okay, all right. She asked another question about deja vu. Now, I'm gonna tell you, deja vu at one time, okay, I thought deja vu was what I said, you've been here before and all of that type of stuff, right? I used to think all that shit, because that's what people told me. Okay, people told me that, you know, or it was in a book. So somebody told me this. Okay, all right. I wasn't privy enough to actually understand to go into the mind and get the real information. And now I don't know what the fuck deja vu is. Okay, but listen. Okay, I'm gonna do what I used to do about 25 years ago. I don't know what the fuck that is. You know, I swear to God, I don't know what the fuck that shit is. And ultimately, it don't even matter. It don't even matter. They got a lot of shit here that don't even matter no more. You know, but I could be honest and tell you, what the fuck is deja vu, nigga? Okay? I'm telling you. Hold on, let me get to some more of these questions. Okay, Roz. Um, would it be one being, as in the Big Bang Theory? Nah. I never got into the quote unquote Big Bang Theory. Um, and I will say what I'm hearing is somewhat okay, but when we talk, the people who came out with that, okay, all right, and motherfuckers not tapping into anything like that, and I'm more than sure they misconstrued that and came up with their own shit, just like manifestation and human experience. Okay, all right. When the knowledge first came out, okay, all right, the information was written before the fall happened. Knowledge was written before the fall happened. Bobby used to say, and then Panic later on said it, we left all this stuff on the walls because we knew it was going to happen. So this stuff was in existence before the fall even happened. Okay. Um, and in these teachings, it didn't say human experience. It never said manifestation. It never said none of this shit. So later on, okay, the so-called outsider, okay, if you want to take it down a notch, the so-called white man in his spiritual science, he said, hey, this is a human experience. And because black people, okay, worship the white man, if he says something, we follow. And the white man said, manifest this, manifest that. You can manifest your life. You can do this. You can. And black people, the worshipers of white people, said, okay, let's do that. But this is not in no ancient teachings. Any teachings that dates back a long time ago, okay, will only tell you, okay, get into the nothingness, which is everything. Okay. The purpose of the journey is love. And anything based on that, that's all it is. It never said for you to have the best life. It never said for you to get money. It never said all of this shit that's being taught today is all fuckery, nigga. Okay? And that's what the fuck it is. And I stand on that until I don't. Until tomorrow, I may be on another something. Okay, and what I'm saying today is bullshit. You understand? Because I'm going to keep elevating until there's nothing. That's what everybody should be doing. But we're scared of that shit. We're scared to get into these realizations, okay, that I don't know nothing. As long as I don't know anything, I know everything. Did you get that? As long as I don't know anything, I know everything. Okay, because I'm going to always give myself, okay, an opening to grow all the time. Okay, I don't shut myself off, you know, with well, I read this book. Fuck them books. I read this book, so that means I know this. That means I don't give a fuck about that shit. Okay, it is what the fuck it is. Okay, let's keep it kicking. Let's keep it kicking. Got some more questions up in here. Let me see. Even if it was a past life, was it that knowledge doing for now? What is that knowledge doing for now? Okay, that's a great question. Because past life knowledge, you know, does nothing for you. Okay, like I said, it does nothing. You don't elevate from it. You don't become something else. All you do is have a certain knowing. Okay, you still pissed off. You still fuck that bitch up the street. You still worrying about what Will Smith and this one doing. You still worrying about this going on and that one and this one, and you still worrying about the wrong shit. So obviously it ain't do nothing for you. Okay? And again, I was the nigga who was doing 7 readings a fucking day. Okay, wearing myself out when I didn't understand energy and how you can, you know, I was wearing myself out. Boy. Woo! I was so fucking tired. It's crazy. I was tired as a motherfucker, you know, but I didn't know any better. I didn't know any better. So all their parallel lives, experienced by one being simultaneously? No. It's so much information that people get from books. Like we get so much information from books written by quote unquote crackers, and we believe it. Okay? The greatest answer you can ever find is you going into meditation and having conversations with you. Okay? Having conversations with you. Gaia, Earth Goddess, let me tell you, I used to believe all that shit. And again, I got videos to prove. Go all the way to the bottom of my YouTube, 2015, 2016. Okay, when I was talking like everybody else, nigga, numbers was crazy. Okay, numbers was crazy. Video 200,000 views. Video numbers was crazy because I was talking like everybody else. When the nigga stopped talking like everybody else, that shit. But it is what it is. Now the motherfuckers who listen are the ones who supposed to listen. Okay, it is what it is. But I don't know what the future holds. But I'm just saying, you know. But I used to believe all that shit, man. I thought it was real, you know. Bobby, and not saying Bobby was wrong or anything like that, because no one is really wrong about anything. It's just the level that you're on. And I've been saying that for a minute now. Is the first grader wrong for the information that the first grader know? No. Okay, just because the fifth grader know more, that don't mean the first grader is wrong. You understand? So when I used to do all these readings and this and that I wasn't wrong at that time. Okay, there is no wrong. Okay, it was just that I left things in the past and I kept growing. Okay, so as long as I grew, other things became the past for me, or the so-called past anyway. All right, because I'm trying to, not trying, I am in search of me constantly. Would you say the mind is an illusion? Yeah, especially the one we got right now, because the one that we got right now project everything around us. Everything we got right now, from your car to your phone to your goddamn whatever it is all a projection from your mind. This place is not real. This place is not fucking real at all. Okay, all right. So we destroy ourselves literally. Okay, we had help. We had help being destroyed because none of you on here, okay, was put in place by yourself. Okay, your mother, father, guardian, whomever poisoned you. Okay, and that's why we're here now, trying to reconnect with the child, which is the beginning. Okay, which is the reason why this is like this. That little girl was the supreme one. Okay, she was the supreme one. And the black man was her protector. The so-called black man, anyway. Okay, that was her protector. So we got to get back to the child, and the child is the one that only know love, bliss, and everything else that goes with that. You see here. Let me see. The Jamaican, African, Caribbean black man is God the creator in the flesh. All right, if you say so. Let's see here. So basically, all this quantum physics shit is just made up shit. Yeah. And no. No, because it can help someone. Yes, because it's not real anyway. Let me give you an example, something else like that. Rituals, okay, and all of that, right? Am I telling you don't do rituals no more ever in your life? You know, understand this, right? Are rituals needed? Fuck no. Spells, all that shit? Fuck no. None of that shit is needed. Okay? All right. But there are some people out here, you know, may need to do something. You understand? But ultimately, fuck that shit. You know? So, but I'll never just say, don't put training wheels. Don't use training wheels on your bicycle. All right? Because I do know some people need training wheels. Some people can't just hop on the bike and ride. You understand? So let me make that clear. Let's see. Yeah, ain't none of this shit real, man. The earth, we bouncing. Everything you know came from another motherfucker. Okay? And your mind projects the shit. Your mind projects all of this shit based on somebody downloading thousands of. Think about this. Somebody, namely your guardian or whomever, okay, the teachers in school, whatever, downloaded thousands of hours of information into your head, which ultimately created this world. Okay? This world is a creation of your blind ignorance. Okay? It is what it is. It is what it is. Do you believe that all of our paths to enlightenment on this plane are different, even though we are all one? Okay. So people always try to argue with me, okay, and tell me things like, "Will everybody path different, you know, and all of that." Man, fuck all that, man. Okay? My proof of that is I know multiple people who have died who thought everybody, Will, everybody don't have to do what you doing. I said, I'm not telling you to do exactly, you know, what I'm doing, but at the same time, I'm giving you a ballpark. Okay? I'm giving you a ballpark of ideas on how to get this thing going. Now, how you decide to delete off all this shit, okay, it's on you. Some people might want to go sit in the bathtub and start running affirmations with themselves. Okay, I don't believe in nothing. I don't believe in nothing. You know, I am the no thing. I am like, you might want to do some shit like that. Okay, all right. There may be other people who probably want to smoke a little something, take some shrooms or something, you know, and start talking to themselves or something like that. But I'm giving you the ballpark. Okay, and how I know that this shit is official, because when these people transition, okay, and then myself, okay, and a few others who I chop it up with, when they talk to these people, they come back and say the same fucking thing. Okay, ain't no alternate path to this shit. Okay, all right, ain't no alternate path, man. Okay, ain't no astrology. You're not about to astrology your way into supreme love of self. You're not about to tarot card your way. You're not about to ritual your way. You're not about to do none of this shit. Okay? All right? Or book your way or read books. Okay? To your way to your supreme self. Okay? Or supreme love, bliss, so forth and so on. All right? I'm just saying. And every time I talk to all of these people who are doing all of these different things, they always want to debate me. They always want to, well, Will, I think it's like this, and I think it's, I don't give a fuck what you think. Okay, matter of fact, I don't even want to talk, my nigga. Okay? Like I'm good. I'm good. You keep that over there. Okay? All right. And am I saying cutting you off and all that? No. Because I've been through this so many times. I've had multiple people try to debate me and tell me what they think and what they think about this and that. And then I go on my merry way, and about a year later or so, they come back and be like, damn, I don't know what the fuck I was thinking about. It's okay. We all go through that shit. You know, we all think we know. It happens. Okay, and then we want to debate. I remember, and I'm sitting, my second or third time saying this. I remember, I swear I knew some shit in 2016. I went back and forth with this nigga on Facebook for like a day. I'm talking about, he said a comment at like about 2:00 on my post or some shit. And we went back and forth. Like, I'll put the phone down, I pick up the phone, I see he done commented again. Man, this nigga going back and forth till like the next morning. Okay? And I look back at that and be like, man, we were never, there is not two people on this so-called journey that is on the same level. Okay? So y'all always going to be missing each other. It is what it is. Okay? You always going to miss each other. All right? All right? That's when you really got to sit back and be like, well, what the fuck? You know, because you know how many, again, back to the relationships, you know how many relationships I've been a counselor to. Okay? All right? And people think that when you quote unquote conscious, y'all can get together and y'all will be cool. No. It's things that this one know that this one don't know, and it's things that this one know and this one don't know. Okay, especially if y'all started out at the same time or whatever the case is, y'all are not going to see eye to eye. It is what it is. Okay, all right. Now, if y'all willing to sit back and go on your perspective journey, and then y'all can, you know, come to the point to where now one of us know anything and leave the emotions out of it. Would they call it emotional intelligence? Because there is no emotional energy in existence, quote unquote, outside this body. No emotions. You crying and mad at this one and mad at that one. All of that shit is false. All of it. Oh, this bitch here, this bitch that. Ignorant mind to the fullest. But again, it's not your fault. It's not. I'm just saying. Let's see here. Oh, let me make sure I didn't pass up no one. Okay, the original ancient Egyptian African is the Jamaican. Do you feel like Earth is transitioning into a higher level of consciousness, and some of us are transitioning with it, and some aren't? And this is this guy right here. Yes and no. Okay. Yes, because and I'm gonna take y'all back. Earth is hard, right? Y'all remember that? Earth is hard. Okay, take the H off the end, put it on the front, you get the word heart. Okay, and no is not elevating because this is no Earth. Again, you know, and I don't know how long you've been watching, guys, but ultimately, Earth is something someone taught you. just like we're taught anything else. Basically, what this whole video is about. Okay, everything we think we know is given to us by another. Okay, and understand that the people who taught us things, it was not done maliciously. There was a brother who I was trying to tell something about. I don't know how long ago it was, 5-6 years ago. And the brother said, man, bro, I know you lying, bro. You lying because my grandma would never lie to me. My grandma loved me. I'm like, brother, she didn't know. So I'm not saying that, but of course he emotional. Okay, so he wasn't able to listen because he wanted to win the yap contest. Okay, so but then again, like I said, it wasn't his fault. You know, that's just where that person was. But he was pissed off. You know, that I said the people that taught you was the problem, and the people that taught them was the problem. I mean, it's just constant traditional ignorance. You know, so Earth was taught to us in school. School is an experiment playground to shut down consciousness. So there is no Earth. So the Earth ain't going up nowhere, but we are. Okay, but we are slowly but surely. And as soon as we can let go of everything, and what's that old religious thing we used to say, family? Let go and let God. Let go and let God. And God is the child. I put up a post on Instagram where on this movie on this series called Childhood Ends, and this black dude tapped in and he went to go sit with the Overlord. Okay, the quote unquote great energy. And he said, so we're gods? She said, no, the children are gods. And he it kind of took him back. But that's the fact. The children are the gods, or so-called gods anyway. Okay, all right. In order for us to go anywhere, we have to go backwards and delete your life. Delete anything you think you know is real. All the poison in your mind, let it go. Okay, and start from scratch. Do dreams count as meditation? No, not at all. Not even fucking close. Okay, meditation is something that you can, at least start the process of control. You can't control no dream. Niggas talk about that, and again, okay, I was teaching that lucid dreams for years. And I got to a point to where the energy, my divine self was like, boy, y'all not doing nothing in no fucking dream. We be making y'all believe that's what the fuck that is based on y'all knowledge. So no, we do not. We do not. Okay, let's see. Okay. How do I get to different dimensions in meditation other than the usual on the beach or my house? Well, what makes you think that that's not it? Stop looking for more when you're not ready for more. Okay, this is not a racing. It's not what they call it, a sprint. This is a marathon. This is nothing to rush. So if you're going to the beach, go to the beach until your divine self feel you ready to go anywhere else. We don't control nothing, family. Get that shit out y'all head. Okay, you don't run this shit, bro. I know niggas out here telling y'all and teaching y'all this shit, but I'm telling you, niggas not like that, bro. Okay? I'm trying to tell you, you don't run a motherfucking thing. You only think you do, based on your ignorant mind. And books, nigga. Okay? So now, Bruno, keep going, man. All right? I mean, you can change it. I already told you how to do it. To expand, okay, all right. Go get a coloring book. Go get one of them pop-up picture books and look at these images. Pull up one of them videos on YouTube that talk about the different different places to visit and all of that, and put them images in your head, and you go to them places in your mind. You know. All right. All right. I agree with you, and I imagine everyone will delete their mind in a different way because they exist in different circumstances on this plane. Um, Not different circumstances, but I mean, if you want to say it like that, James, then hey, share roll with that, brother. Much love to you. Much love to you. And the reason why I say there is no different circumstances because everybody here believe money is real. So that's not a different circumstance. Everybody here believes that they're a Virgo, that they're Cancer, that they're Gemini, that they're this, they're that. It's not different circumstances. Okay, all right. Okay, it don't matter how much money you have in the bank, your mind's still the same. Okay, you think you this, you think you that. Okay, you think you a real bitch, you think you a real nigga. It is there's only one circumstance: ignorant shit. The ignorant mind. There's only one thing: ignorant mind. That's it. I guarantee anybody on this thing, all of us gonna have something in common. Okay, and it's gonna start with get money. That's what it's gonna start with. Okay, so we ain't different like a motherfucker think we are. Okay, all right, that's gonna be our first mind because they got niggas out here telling you got to get the money, man. You're here, so you got to live here. So you got to get money. You got to get money, man. Shit. Bliss, the movie Bliss, okay, was able to show something powerful, and the great mother in that movie. Okay, she was so-called homeless. And she was the most powerful motherfucker in the movie. Okay? So I'm just saying because she knew this shit wasn't real. She was walking around telling people fake. She was telling people that they were fake. They wasn't real. Okay? She was telling old boy, Owen Wilson, that ain't none of this shit real. Okay, and then she brought him to the real world. Okay, so it is what it is. Let's see. Let's keep going. Okay, Rooney. Much love, family. All right. Yes, indeed. Do you do consultations? Yeah. That'll never stop. I don't think it will anyway. That's big right there. Reaching bliss is knowing that we don't need to. Yeah, that's dope right there. The conscious relationships between the worst. I've had my best connections with people we like to call sleepwalkers. Hey man, I've heard that too from people. I've heard that too from people, man. But the catch is a motherfucker like myself. If I was to ever do something or a so-called relationship, I don't talk much human shit. So when I wake up in the morning and I've been traveling all night, okay, I want to express what I just saw, okay, because I might wake up the next day with a whole lecture, okay, and if I'm with somebody, that's the first person I need to talk to. So if they're not on that frequency and are not able to understand me, okay, or suggest certain things about what I just had, then I in a rough state. I would be in a sad state of being. And then when I get on the phone with other people and start telling them what's going on and they understand more, Okay, but the person I'm with don't, then that person is going to start to feel unwanted and all of this. Okay, so it's not a good look for myself. It's not a good look for myself. You know, it's not a good look for myself. Either or. Okay, so-called spiritual or not. It's not a good look for myself. You know, I'm not saying it'll never happen, but it's just not a good look. You know, because there's a lot of shit people care about that I don't. You know, like I told somebody the other day, I said, man, Will Smith, Jada, and Jada, I said they could die. All I care, I don't give a fuck. Okay, I don't give a fuck about what's going on with them. Okay, I don't give a fuck, my nigga. Man, you heard what happened to such and such. I don't care. I don't care. And it's not that I hate people. Okay, it's just that I'm here. I'm in another world. I'm in another place. Okay? All right? Part of me don't even want to be here. You understand? So the stuff that goes on here, I don't want to be a part of. So I can't deal with that. You know? I can't deal with that. I mean, I can compromise. Okay? But then what would that come with? You know? What would that come with? You know, I'll be happy one day and sad the next. And I put in too much work. I put in, no, brother, no, sister, no. I've done too much. Okay? I've been in meditation for 8-9 straight years. Every fucking day. No, I put in too much to be sad one day. One day. No, man. That can't happen. That can't happen. Okay? I need to be happy, nigga. I need to be happy. Okay? No emotions, no nothing. I'm just saying. Okay, let me see. Let me make sure I got everybody here. Let me get back up. David Roberts, man, what's happening, brother? How you doing, man? Been a while, man. I agree there are levels to this. Can't knock the beginners. No, you can't, man. You can't. There's no need for that. There's definitely no need for that, man. You know, because that's why I always say, man, I was there. That's why I got a video where I used to put up pictures of myself, okay, with my Africa chain on, and you know, I had my scarf, my red, black, and green scarf, and I'm black, y'all. I'm black, y'all. I'm blickety black. Yeah. I used to go crazy. You know, I don't celebrate that shit. I don't celebrate Thanksgiving. You know what they did to us? They slaughtered us for Thanksgiving. I don't believe none of that shit no more. Matter of fact, nigga, if you in Atlanta, you cooking, nigga, I'm pulling up, nigga. Okay, and make sure you have me a Long Island iced tea, nigga. Nigga, I'm pulling up. Okay, all right. And I want some socks for Christmas, nigga. You understand? Shit, so keep a nigga warm out here. You hear me? Nigga, I don't care nothing about that shit no more. Nigga, I celebrate whatever needs to be celebrated, nigga. Nigga, what? Taco Bell got some new shit going on. Nigga, let's get a drink, nigga, and celebrate, nigga. Shit, nigga, I don't care about none of that shit no more. Them days long gone, man. Long gone. Long gone. It's always love, James. Oh, always love. You know that, man. Okay, Adrian, I got a question about this moon situation. Bobby taught go towards the darkness, not the mom, due to reincarnation. Although our families members are there, can you elaborate on that? Now understand this, right? Um, there is no moon. Okay, there is no moon. Okay, let me say this. Let me go and put this out there, man. Bobby was awesome. Bobby did what he did. I appreciate the hell out of Bobby. Gave me Bobby gave me something to stand on in order for me to, really get going. Okay. In order to really get going. Uh, but um, the teachings have elevated. Okay, the teachings have elevated. You understand? So a lot of times we pass around this information and not understanding that a lot of that information was for that time. Okay, and Adrian, you might want to go back and look at this video from about, maybe, I don't know, 30 minutes ago, maybe 30-40 minutes ago, when I talked about um reincarnation, or past lives. There is no such thing as reincarnation. No such thing. Okay, like I said, the information is elevated. We're not reading books anymore. You understand? All right. And even if you do, all right, like myself, I didn't read books for years. I started reading books in 2022. Okay. But I started my journey years ago. So it took me to 2022. So when I got into the Emerald Tablets, when I got into the Hermetica, when I read the information, I took the information to on a whole other level. Okay, because I'm on a much higher level than the Emerald Tablets. I'm on a much higher level than the Hermetica. I'm on a much higher level than the Egyptian Book of the Dead, than the Tibetan Book of the Dead. So I don't take it and be like, oh, that's exactly what it is. No, because I spent so much time in my mind. Okay, all right, I was able to see the words and take them to another level. All right. That's why I said don't fuck with books, especially if you haven't been tapping into your mind. Okay. If you're reading books for what it is, you can be stuck. And what books also do is grow your ego. It grows the ignorant mind. Nigga can't say nothing to you. Nigga can't tell you that, oh, I read this, oh, this mean this, this mean that. No, my nigga. You just gave me somebody else's thoughts. You just gave me Dr. So-and-so thoughts. I don't know that nigga. Okay, I don't give a fuck who the author is. Okay, are they tapped in? When the last time they traveled and went sat down with their divine self and all that? They didn't. What they did, they went read other niggas' books and created their own. Fuck out of here, man. Levels to this shit, man. Okay, I'm just saying. So we gotta go higher and then go back. Go higher and then go back. Okay, let's see here. All right. I went into deep meditation and found out I'm Arturian, starseed from my galactic family, but I've also been talking to the spirit of Earth. She told me I'm one of the Earth children. How am I both? Okay. Let me say this. Gaia, I'm gonna ask you now. Do you want me to tell you exactly what's going on here? Okay, about that question? Because to a certain degree, I'm going to not rip apart your meditation, but give you a higher understanding on what you saw. Okay, so do you want me to further elaborate on what I'm talking about? Have you seen the dark crystal? Smash, I got a whole breakdown on the dark crystal. Yeah, guy, before I say anything, because I listen, I understand people. Okay, I understand, and let me say this: I understand when people tap in, okay, and they see something, okay, and because just like I am, we're taught to go inside, right? And when you see something, you expect what you see to be official and real. Okay, you don't know that there is something else. Okay, so I like to tell people, you know, um, you tapped in, great, keep going. Where some people don't even know that there is a keep going when you tap in. Okay, there is a keep going. You know, so it keeps going up. It keep going up. Okay, let me see here. All right. Okay, guy. Okay. So now, all right. So 2016, before I say anything, 2016, I was told, I was told, I was told that Yahweh wanted war with me. 15, 15, that Yahweh wanted war with me. So I would tap in, and I was told Yahweh was my brother, and this coming from spirit now. Yahweh was my brother, and and I was like, I'm trying to shut him down. I got a video I did years ago, and I talked about the war of the cosmos. Okay. And I used to think, you know, that spirit telling me this stuff. I'm like, man, this shit real, bro. This shit real, man. Man, I be in around fucking niggas up, bro. Like they literally got a war in your body, bro. They got entities in your body, bro. I used to go in meditation and fight demons and this and that, all type of shit. So this was happening at 15. So 2016, I was still talking about how Yahweh is this and that. And then I remember I went live and said something about it. Then a brother commented later on after the video was over, and he said, bro, Yahweh yourself went off on him. I'm like, Spirit World told me, I'm going in. And he sent me the information. He sent me the breakdown, metaphysically on how Yahweh is yourself, and scientifically how Yahweh is yourself. About 2-3 days later, because I'm still going back and forth with the nigga. Okay? Still going back and forth with the nigga. And I guess spirit had enough. So I was sat down, I was putting meditation at the time. I'm talking to Soldier Slim. That's who I thought at that time. Soldier Slim, who was killed back in Hood Creek. So Slim said, hey man, Yahweh won't see you. So in my mind, I'm like, because I'm believing that Yahweh is real, I'm believing, spirit telling me Yahweh, he won't kill me and all this, and and I'm ready. In my mind, boom, I get swords ready. I'm about to fuck him up. And I walk up to the nigga, jet black nigga, bald head. I'm like, nigga, what's up? And then the body unzipped, and then my mama came out. And for the people who've been rocking with me know this story. My mama came out and said, son, Yahweh not real. She said, go look up the word Yah. I looked it up and said, I am. She said, exactly, son. Yahweh is you. I said, well, why y'all told me this and that? He said, son, you weren't ready for none of this shit. Okay? And you still not. Keep going. I learned that day that spirit will tell you anything based on where you are. Okay? So God is, if you believe that the Arcturian star seed and the galactic family, and if you believe all of that, the spirit not going to tell you you're wrong until you realize that, and you will realize, it's going to come to a point to where it's like it's not going to feel good. Okay, so this is what I mean. So it's certain things that spirit told me over the years, and as time went along, I was sitting up here like, that shit don't feel right. Like something ain't, it ain't sitting with me no more. It ain't sitting with me no more. Like I used to think I was Heru. They got people still call me Heru. I used to think I was Heru and all this shit. And spirit popped in a dream one day, and they like, keep going. That's why you're not feeling good right now. Keep going. So as long as I was going, I realized that all the shit that they were telling me was for me to hear at that time. Now it's not that they were lying to me. It's just the fact that I was in the first grade. And in the first grade, you get first grade information. And in the second grade, you get second grade information, and so forth and so on. Okay. So I got to a point where, I'm still learning, like I said, and now I'm wise enough to understand and to know that today, the information I'm telling you may not be the information of tomorrow. Okay. Because I'm always an open door, ready to ascend at any given moment. Okay. So I don't accept nothing. Okay, I don't accept nothing as final. Okay, so I'm telling you this, guys. Understand, they're telling you star seed, this, that, and the other. I'm telling you, it's not final. Keep going. I'm not about to tell you you're wrong or anything, but keep going. That's it. Keep going. By this time next year, you're going to be like, star seed, what? Starseed, what? Keep going. Okay. All right, I'm telling you, shit crazy. I asked the question about where is the darkness since hold on, Adrian, I'm coming. About where is the darkness since I don't want to reincarnate back here. Right. Like I said, go back and on this video, okay. I don't know if you saw when I talked about I don't know if you heard me talk about past lives. Reincarnation is connected to past lives. If there are no past lives, that means there's no reincarnation. That information is not valid. Now, it is valid when you first learn it. Okay, all right. But the more you keep going, all right, you realize, and I'm gonna tell you, Whitney Houston was the one who told me. Now I don't know if that was Whitney or myself turned into Whitney. It don't fucking matter no more. I used to believe, oh man, that's who Shun came through. I used to believe all that shit. Yeah, man, such and such came through. I'm telling you, go listen to me in 2019, 2020. Yeah, man, Nipsey came through, said this, da-da-da-da, yeah, somebody came through, but it wasn't no fucking Nipsey, or so I thought. Sometime it'll be the energy that was Nipsey, because there is no fucking Nipsey. Okay, just like there is no me. You understand? Okay, what's inside is the real thing, having this particular quote unquote journey. Okay, but I'm just a figment of your fucking imagination, literally. But yeah, there is no darkness. Okay, all the darkness, all that darkness, light talk, all that shit, throw all that shit away. Throw all that shit away. Okay, all right, because when you start tapping in, whenever people are ready to start tapping, because everybody not ready, because people still deal with fear, people still believe in demons, like I did. Okay, I know 2016, 2015, I used to go fight demons. I thought all that shit was real. It's nothing. There is no demon. Everything about the so-called spirit world, the real world, yourself, Okay, it's all divine love, happiness, joy, just fun. They have concerts. Okay, all type of shit, man. I know they got brothers out here teaching that the stars and this and that. Ain't no. I ain't about to get to that. But just know, if you die today or tomorrow, you won't see one cosmic, so-called this or so-called that. You won't see any of it. You won't see none of it. Okay. What you will see is Luther Vandross in concert. Okay, or the artist formerly known as Luther Vandross. Okay, concerts, parties, is not what you think it is. That world is not what we think it is at all. Okay, at all. All right. Matter of fact, the goddess who excuse me, or the energy that played my grandmother. And this is what I tell people. Okay, I'm to a point now where I know my mother never existed. I know my grandparents never existed. I know none of them never existed. But the energy that was my mother will pop up. The energy that was my grandmother will pop up. Like last night, both of them popped up. Okay, but I know ultimately my grandmother never existed. Okay, again, this is a figment of your imagination. It's not real. I'm just saying. Keep going, family. Keep going, because I know half of the people watching this right now is not going to understand nothing I'm saying at all. It might take a year for most of you. Okay, 6 months to a year. All right, for you to truly understand what the hell I'm talking about, because so many of us are still dealing with manifest this, manifest that. Oh, this is a human experience, so I need to be getting money. All this shit. All this shit. That's what I can be thinking about. So I know motherfucker ain't gonna understand what I'm saying until you do. And once you do, and you'll know. You'll be like, nigga, I thought getting money was something I was supposed to have been doing, like hustling and doing this and following my dreams, and I thought all that shit was a real thing. It's not. It's not. Okay, all your dreams, all your desire, all that shit come from an ignorant place. It's ignorant place that gives you that shit. There's no such thing as the heart's desire. No such thing. No such thing. That's all religious, man. I'm telling you. Matter of fact, religion told you that desires came from the devil. I digress. Let me see. Rello, what's up, family? Matt Og, what's up? What's up with your brother Matt? Let me see. We are to be constantly evolving, expanding, and elevating. Yeah. That kid clap out they do after they graduate to the next grade. Yeah. Let's see here. I don't need to be associated with anything. Yeah. Let me see here. Have to look at definitions and symbolism to understand what spirit is telling us. Yeah, you can say that. You can say that. You can say that. Also been channeling light language. Like I said, Gaia, keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. I remember, because a lot of white people, so-called white people, like I said, everything you think is not what you think it is. White people, black people, all that shit false. But for the sake of us talking, white people are the ones who usually talk about light beings and all of that type of shit. Okay, and Azeroth came to me and I was channeling him. I was channeling the Atlanteans. I was channeling the the Anunnaki who came in. I was channeling. That's usually white folk, coming out with that. And the reason why I brought that up because Dolores Cannon. Y'all familiar with Dolores Cannon? I fuck with Dolores Cannon. And she was a rarity. She was one of the very few so-called white people. Drake, what's up, mama? Happy birthday, girl. So-called white people who would tell people that this is not real. This is not real. So she was part of a very few. But when she transitioned and she popped up, and she popped up in the dream space, and or the so-called, Dolores, all the light workers and all the stuff that we say we think we are. She was like, young man, it is not real. She was using her voice, the voice that she had here, or it had. Like I say, this is not the original. Okay, this is not the original. All right. So she was talking about that because a lot of things that she believed, that these beings are coming, talking, and these beings are saying this, and these beings. There was a white woman I used to listen to a long time ago, and I used to watch her all the time. I thought she was on it, and she was at her time, in on the level that she was on. And then there's another girl, another woman. What's her name, man? Is a black chick. But she not dark skinned, but she always have her big ass titties out. She always flaunting them joints, always, every video. And somebody told me, yeah, well, man, she be talking to them spirits, man, this and that and that. And I said, well, and y'all, some of y'all probably know what I'm talking about. But I was like, I say, man, well, if you, where she is, where she's supposed to be, okay? But you come over here, there's no fear, there's nobody chasing me. Man, what's up, boy? What's up, Dane? What's going on with you, playboy? I ain't seen you in a minute, my nigga. I ain't seen you in a minute. And I was like, because a lot of these people out here deal with fear. They believe the CIA come and get you. They believe these people. They believe the so-called this gonna do this. They believe the so-called that gonna do this. They poison. They doing this. The more and more you understand the fear will dissipate. There will be no more fear. All of that shit will leave you, man. Okay? And there will be no more CIA, or they watching me, they seeing what I'm doing. Like I said, I used to be on that type of time, man. But I had to become more understanding on what I am. Okay, and to understand that these people can't do nothing, absolutely nothing to me. Understand what I'm saying? Will Copprue is not real. Okay. So if something happened to this, it's still not happening to me. You ain't hearing me. If something happened to this, nothing's happening to me. Because I'm not Will Copprue. I'm the body that inhabits Will Copprue. I'm just saying. You know, so this is trying to give you this trying to get you away from your mundane thinking. Like I said, you need to be deleted. Delete the USB called yourself, okay, and that's where you'll find you. So with that being said, I've been on here too long. I need to go and get my day started and kick some niggas ass on some Madden. Kick some ass. Okay, another question. Okay, here we go. What do you get about psychedelics? I mean, I've took shrooms, before, and I was able to. I mean, I was already tapping into some things already. I didn't need the shrooms, but um, but I took them anyway. Just to have a little fun. You understand? But at the same time, I was a smiling motherfucker. I was a giggling motherfucker. I used to laugh my ass off. Understand, right? Psychedelics tap into the nothing. Okay? Psychedelics tap into the nothing. All right? Now, they also tap into parts of you, the work you haven't done. So if you've been touched, raped, all this type of stuff, the psychedelics will do that. Because there's many of you out there that is still, that has turned that has put your life on a certain path due to you being, touched or whatever the case is. Okay. All right. But ultimately, you were never touched in the first place because you don't exist any fucking way. But you have to train your mind to understand that you don't exist. And that takes time. Hit the delete button. Any more questions before I get off here, family? Hit the delete button. Everything you've ever learned in school is a falsity. Delete the button. Hit delete. Hit delete. Hit delete. School system was created, okay, to shut down consciousness. I just showed you this in this create. I'm gonna show you this one more time and I'm gonna get on off here. Okay, it was created, okay, to shut it down. This is America versus the AI. The AI is your divine self, and that's why America was trying to kill them. That's it. This is why America was trying to kill them. Much love, Yee, Ra. Much love to you. Much love to you. What else besides shrooms is a psychedelic? Somebody just put acid up here. But yeah, don't go too crazy because okay, all right. Understand the weed niggas be smoking now. There ain't no goddamn weed, bro. Like you niggas out here smoking horse balls and shit, talking about that's that new shit, or that's that good gas. You niggas out here smoking fucking monkey ears and shit, shredded monkey ears. Okay. like, bro, that shit ain't what you think it is, man. All right, that shit ain't what you think it is, bro. All right, why the fuck? I'm not. Now listen, I'm sitting up here telling you. I'm telling you that America is trying to kill you. Okay, I'm sitting up here telling you that America is trying to kill you. Okay, yeah. All right, good, yeah. So America is trying to kill you, and you think they legalize weed. They legalize weed, okay, and you think it's all good. Really, bro? That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. So you think it's good for you? You're supposed to be doing the opposite, my nigga. You're supposed to be doing the opposite. Okay? These people do not like you, bruh. They want you out of here. Okay, they love the illusion. They love this place. Okay, all right. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Okay, the 3D has become one big laughable event. I opened my front door and my car was gone. I started laughing so hard. My kids thought I was crazy. Like, why you not mad? I mean, it's to a point to where you got to start asking yourself these type of questions. Like, okay, what is this really about? All right, because nobody wouldn't have took my fucking car. Okay, if if it wasn't something for me to learn. So it's always a learning experience, man. It's always a learning experience. So that's one of them sit back moments, like, all right, spirit or so-called spirit, because it's not spirit, it's only you. These are words we just use, spirit, soul, none of that shit real, but we just only use that to teach. Okay. But then you just sit down with yourself and be like, man, what the fuck, man, what's really going on? It's from Breaking Bad, 98% concentrated wax. Can't trust it. Man, that's funny, man. Ayahuasca, yeah, that's some more of that shit. Uh-huh. Yeah. All right, all right. Julian Cannon. Yeah. I saw her. I think I follow. I think they be live and shit on Instagram sometime. You know, be doing their thing on the little thug dizzle. You dig? But let me get on off here, family. I don't got no more questions popping in. Like I said, yes, I still do one-on-one meditation consultations. I still do that. That ain't going nowhere. At least I think it ain't going nowhere. Today is not going nowhere. Tomorrow, I don't know. But today is not. So hit me up if y'all want to set that up. Inbox me, Facebook, Instagram, website. Let me see. Yeah. Email. Check the bottom. Check the little ticker at the bottom, family. Check the little ticker at the bottom. Instagram, Facebook, email. Hit me up if you want to set that up. $85. That's what it is. Yeah, $85 for a 2-hour session. Usually the sessions last longer than 2 hours. Yeah, I think that's what it is because like I said, I've been in my chill mode, man. Doing my own thug dizzle. You dig? So yeah, hit me up, man. If you ready to really get into this thing, if you ready to delete the thoughts that you think you know. Okay. All right. If you're ready for that shit. All right. I'm just saying. So hit me up, man, if you want it, man. Y'all get at me, family. Y'all know what it is. Peace.